Welcome to the Artificially Authentic Podcast with Nick Latour and Raul Rodriguez. And today we're talking about predictive AI for promo.
Very exciting topic.
Very exciting, right? I mean, you think about it, we spend most of our times, or at least distributors spend most of their times trying to come up with the next thing, the next big thing, the cool product. What's new, what's trending is the question they get asked all the time. So why not use AI to figure this out?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see what you have, Nick. And as a little disclaimer too, today I had a little neck procedure. I was under a lot of drugs, so if I say something kind of goofy, please edit it out, or you can create a bloopers video.
That's actually probably going to get us a lot more viewers to hang on longer because they want to see if you do something, because you're normally a very sharp guy, very, very well spoken, very crisp and clear. So if you start doing something loopy, I'm zooming in and it's going on social media.
Okay, I'll do it for the business.
All right, cool. All right, so I wanted to put myself in the place of a distributor, the lifeblood of our industry, right? So I went to Gemini. I'm using Gemini for this, which is an LLM. The intent here is to really like hone in and get trend data to figure out how I can now pitch products that are the right product that will be trendy for my customer. So
And
I
Nick,
started.
sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
before you go into the prompt, uh, we usually have always used ChatGPT by OpenAI in this podcast because it's usually the best generic one. Why did you decide to use Gemini by Google this time?
I wanted to kind of start fresh. I don't use Gemini a lot, I'll be honest. So the good call out, by the way. I've got a ton of stuff in ChatGPT, I've been sensing that it's kind of using a lot of the prompts I've put in the past to help come up with the answers. I've been using Gemini lately to try to get a fresh, maybe different perspective. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Gemini as well, about how they're improving. So I thought just to mix it up, there's choices out there with LLMs, and ChatGPT is awesome, and I'll still use it a lot, but I wanted to mix it up.
That's a great point, and I do think we talked about this probably at the beginning when we started the podcast, like how all these different LLMs like have slight difference in pros and cons, and it's sometimes whatever you feel the most comfortable with, and when you have access, maybe your employer paid for Gemini because they use Google Apps. But it is good to try different things. We use for our internal products multiple LLMs, and especially in this last few months, like there's new models coming out all the time. So whatever you're liking right now in 3 months might be different.
Yeah. So, and just to tie a bow on that, I used Gemini months and months ago, and I found it to be okay, pretty good. I thought ChatGPT was 1,000 times better. Now, when I've revisited it, to your point, it's great. Like it's giving me some amazing results. So
Very interesting. Okay, so let's
that's
see your
why.
prompt.
Yeah. And by the way, this prompt isn't what I would, and sadly, like I would recommend a very detailed prompt when you're doing this, and you're going to know your customers better than anybody else. I did a basic one just to kind of give you an idea, but the more detailed you can be, the better. I said, hey, I'm a promotional products company, and last year we did 60% apparel and 40% hard goods with customer X, and I kind of went into detail about what that meant. They've asked me for trendy items, and I'm looking to get them ideas this year based on trends. And I asked what keywords are trending. What can I look for? And Gemini returned a really great response for me. There's a kind of a breakdown of some trending. And again, this is very basic stuff, kind of foundational stuff. You can go a lot deeper with it. But I wanted to find keywords because I'm going to plug it into my Merch AI account later and find products with it. That's a little side note there, but so what it returned was great. It kind of split the apparel. When I told them kind of what we sell to these customers, it helps to narrow down the results. So for apparel, for example, they have keywords like sustainable, eco-friendly, athleisure, quiet, luxury, minimalist, right? And it kind of goes into details and notes about this to help me kind of narrow it down. Now, this is great, and this is amazing. It gave me keywords, and like I said, I can use it for Merch AI, but I want to know what's really trending, and I used a second thing here, Raul. I did a little secondary trick. So not only has Gemini got me this really great information, but I wanted to test it. I wanted to say, well, sustainability is that, I mean, thank you for telling me sustainable is a keyword, but what does that really mean? So guys, do this. Go to Google Trends. If you don't use that already, it's amazing. It compiles all the Google data and what Google's seeing for searches and kind of can tell you the interest and within a time period too. So I typed in sustainability here because that's a keyword that we all hear a lot.
Uh-huh.
What's the true trend? So I did past 12 months, right? You can do your time frame here. In the past 12 months, you can kind of see a little bit of up and down. And then recently, this is really interesting. Just in July to August, at the end of July of this year, huge spike. So what that tells me now, and we're in September, people were very interested in that topic. That's something that I want to hone in on and say, oh, sustainability. That's probably going to help me out, right? In targeting the right products for my customer. Another word that was I saw in here, athleisure. I thought that was interesting. So I'll kind of see what that result.
It'd also be interesting to ask AI, pass in that graph and asking for the spikes.
Great idea, Raul. We should do that right now. All right. So, yeah, typed in athleisure, right? Here's another example where you see a spike. Now, this was a year ago almost. So athleisure's kind of gone down, but now it's starting to trend back up again. So, just kind of like using very easy, and these are free tools, by the way. That's kind of another asterisk here. Free tools that can help you narrow down your results and use AI to predict what might be the next big promo trend. So at the end of this, I've got all these amazing keywords, and even a bit of a strategy. So based on the results, it even kind of told me a little kind of follow-up strategy here. Let's embrace sustainability, focus on retail-inspired quality. That seems to be a trendy thing right now. Retail, very high-quality, long-lasting stuff. Target utility. And so for the hard goods, can they use it? Again, with the longevity thing, and then a little grandpa core, oversized, relaxed fit seems to be trend in the apparel department. And so now what I'm going to do is take these themes, take these keywords, and find some products. Now I can find products faster than ever with the Merch AI powered search here. I'm going to use some of these search terms we found. Let's see, what do we have? I guess sustainability could be one. We could start with that. Let me type in sustainable.
So pretty looking UI there.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Super easy, and this AI powered search is going to make things even easier. And I'm just going to type in sustainable because that's a super broad search, but I don't know where to start sometimes, right? So if I just type in a general semantics, sort of like a theme search or a word like sustainable, chances are we're going to return some amazing results really fast, and I can get my search steps ahead and immediately. All right, so just typing in sustainable, you see we have all these cool, really good sections up here. Collapsible silicone water bottles, bamboo.
Blouse.
Yeah,
That's
look at that. Women's bamboo fiber blouse. So it's pulling in trends automatically here with apparel and sustainable apparel, as we saw in the Gemini search. So
what's a
now
collapsible water bottle? Because I only use those for my pets.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked, Raul. Collapsible water bottle is one that can start a big size and fill, but it collapses down to a small size so that you can pack it in your backpack if you're camping. Takes up less space. I think the idea here is, taking up less space, using less materials, maybe is better for the environment.
Yeah, definitely a sustainable thing. I'm probably gonna get one for when I travel.
You should get one. You should. I'll do it. I can do a mock-up for you real quick if you want.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Oh, you want to see some? You want to see a quick brand on a sustainable water bottle here, Raul?
Please.
Well, let me show you. I just chose it, added it to my list, and now I've got all the print methods. I have all the logo applications for the customer, and all the print methods, imprint methods that are available. So not just screen printing, but we've got embroidery, enamel pins. For this, I probably want to do laser engraving because it's a laser etched drinkware piece here. And there's less ink. It's just lasered. So that seems sustainable to me too. Now I can kind of add and apply and rotate. I can even bend and shape the logo as much as I want very easily. I can maybe bend it down a little bit like that. It's probably about right. Actually, let's bend it the other way. A little down. Boop. Perfect. So now I've got my Chase water bottle here. laser engraved, and it looks laser engraved, and now I'm going to send it to you, and you're going to want to buy this immediately.
Right away.
Deal.
Well, Nick, thanks for showing us this very creative way to use LLMs and the Google Trends.
Yeah, it's really easy, and Raul, you're the expert. I'm kind of the sidekick here, but as time goes on, I'm finding that my life has been made a lot easier, and I'm getting a lot more work done with these tools, not just Merch AI, but with the different LLMs we use and learning how to train them to get more business and save more time.
That's great to hear.
All right, everybody, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time on Artificially Authentic.